Did you know that Uzbekistan is home to one of the oldest cities in the world? That's right. Samarkand, with its stunning architecture and rich history, dates back over 2,500 years. But there's a lot more to this Central Asian gem than just ancient history. Today, we're diving deep into the vibrant life in Uzbekistan, its culture, traditions, and the everyday experiences that shape its people. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for this one. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our upcoming adventures. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk about why Uzbekistan is often called the heart of Central Asia. With its strategic location along the ancient Silk Road, it was a melting pot of cultures and ideas. Imagine standing where traders once exchanged silk for spices. However, with this rich tapestry comes a complicated past. The legacy of Soviet rule still influences the country today, from infrastructure to cultural identity. Did you know that about 60% of the population is under 30? That means a vibrant, young culture is emerging, ready to redefine its future. But hey, navigating the transition from a Soviet past to a more modern identity is not without its challenges. Think bureaucracy and a slow-moving political system. So, if you plan to visit, brush up on your patience skills, it might just come in handy. Next, let's feast our eyes on the culinary delights of Uzbekistan. From plov, the national dish, to samsa, every meal tells a story. But here's a heads up, if you're not careful, you might find yourself in a food coma. Plov is not just a dish, it's a symbol of hospitality. You'll often find it served at weddings and celebrations. Yet, while the food is delicious, be warned, the spice levels can vary dramatically. I once asked for medium spicy and nearly set my taste buds on fire. Always ask the locals for recommendations, trust me, they know best. And remember, eating is a communal activity here. So, if you're invited to share a meal, consider it an honor, just be prepared to eat a lot. Moving on, let's talk about hospitality in Uzbekistan. It's not just a practice, it's an art form. The phrase "a guest is a gift from God" sums it up perfectly. You might find yourself in a situation where a stranger insists on sharing tea with you. Accept graciously. However, be prepared for the endless rounds of tea. Seriously, it's like they have a never-ending supply. But with great hospitality comes great responsibility. It's customary to bring a small gift when visiting someone's home. A simple pastry or some fruit will do the trick, just don't bring flowers, as they're reserved for special occasions. So, embrace the warmth of Uzbek hospitality, but don't forget to bring your generosity along. Next, let's marvel at the breathtaking architecture. From the iconic Kyrgyzstan and Samarkand to the stunning mosques in Bukhara, these structures are more than just buildings, they're monuments to a rich cultural heritage. However, the preservation of these sites is a challenge. Recent efforts to restore ancient buildings have been met with both enthusiasm and criticism. Imagine standing in the shade of 1,000 years of history, but also grappling with the realities of modernization. And here's a fun fact, many of these sites are UNESCO World Heritage Sites. So, remember to bring your camera, but also respect the rules, no touching the ancient tiles or climbing on the structures. Let's not forget about the natural beauty of Uzbekistan. From the vast Kazilkum Desert to the stunning mountains of the Tian Shan, outdoor adventures await. But, a word of caution, the desert can be unforgiving. Always carry enough water and sunscreen, or you might find yourself sunburned and parched, definitely not the ideal vacation vibe. And if you're into hiking, the Fergana Valley offers some of the most stunning trails. Just be sure to keep an eye out for the local wildlife, especially those adorable yet sneaky little creatures. Next, let's dive into the rich tapestry of Uzbek culture. From traditional music to dance, the arts play a significant role in everyday life. But here's a quirky fact, you might hear a lot of accordion music. It's super popular at weddings and celebrations, and trust me, it's hard not to tap your feet along. However, while the culture is vibrant, there are still discussions around cultural preservation versus modernization. So, if you find yourself in a local festival, join in. Just don't be surprised if you find yourself in a dance-off, you've been warned. Now, let's tackle some of the modern challenges Uzbekistan faces today. While the country is rich in history and culture, it's also navigating issues like economic development and human rights. Recent reforms have been made, but change can be slow. Imagine trying to turn a giant ship around in a narrow canal. That's pretty much the pace of progress here. But don't lose hope. The younger generation is passionate about making a difference, and they're eager to embrace new ideas. So, if you're interested in social issues, this is a fascinating place to observe change in action. Let's take a closer look at the festivals and traditions that color life in Uzbekistan. From Navroz, celebrating the Persian New Year, to the colorful Silk and Spice Festival, there's always something happening. These festivals can get lively. Expect lots of food, music, and, of course, dancing. Just remember, if you're asked to join in, it's considered rude to say no. If you're planning to attend, try to learn a few local phrases. It'll go a long way in making new friends, and trust me, they love it when visitors make an effort. Next up, let's explore the education system. Education is highly valued, and school is a significant part of a child's life. But did you know that there's a heavy emphasis on rote learning? While this can lead to impressive memorization skills, it often stifles creativity. Imagine going through school feeling like a human textbook, yikes. However, there's a growing movement towards more interactive and critical thinking-based education. So, if you're an educator looking for inspiration, Uzbekistan might just surprise you. Finally, let's look ahead to the future of Uzbekistan. With a young population eager for change, the country is poised for growth. But challenges remain. Economic diversification and sustainable development are hot topics. It's like watching a toddler take its first steps, exciting, but there's bound to be a few wobbles. So, if you're considering investing or traveling here, know that you're witnessing history in the making. As we wrap up, it's clear that life in Uzbekistan is a blend of rich history and modern challenges. It's a country that holds incredible stories and endless possibilities. Stay informed and engaged with cultures around the world. It's essential for understanding our shared humanity. If you enjoyed this journey through Uzbekistan, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for our next adventure, where we'll explore the hidden gems of Eastern Europe. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Until next time, keep exploring.